I'd like to share with you a method for learning the fingerboard and integrating the positions. This is something I devised over years of teaching. I've taught for 40 years, and this is the best method I've found for ingraining some really important things. One of them is that between E and F and B and C, there occur half steps. In other words, we change alphabet letters, but we only move one fret. So from E to F and B and C, we have half steps between those notes. Every other letter name change, F to G, G to A to B, C to D, D to E, we change alphabet letters and we move by whole steps. So I think these half steps are important to recognize. And it's as if, with this method I'm going to show you, it's as if we're looking and learning all of the white notes on the guitar. When we think about a piano, all of the white notes are in the key of no sharps, no flats. It's what makes them what they are. So here we're going to be doing the same thing. And it's a system that integrates a couple of ways of looking at things. If you haven't yet done it, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and leave a comment. And we'll get started with this. Our open sixth string is E. Half step higher is F. A whole step higher is G. Lays pretty naturally on the guitar and for the fingers. If you've watched the interval presentation I did on octaves and fifths, you'll see I talked about this 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3 idea for mapping. So the idea is this open E6, if we go 2 strings to the floor and 2 frets higher, we'll find its octave. So it looks like open and second fret of the 4th string. If we think of E, F, G being here, if we go 2 plus 2, move up to our next octave, however we find it, we have E, F, G there. So far we have E, F, G, 6th string, E, F, G, 4th string. Now the next formula is 2 plus 3, and this accounts for the tuning difference between the 3rd and 2nd strings. So 5, 6, and 8 are the frets, E, F, G. So that's one line, more or less coming this way. This E open, 2nd fret, 5th fret. I wish I could, it's that kind of thing in my mind's eye. So now the next E, we're on the 5th string A, B, C, D, 7th fret E. So to begin this thing that I'm proposing, we need the open E and we need the 5th fret E. Everything from there will be derived from formulas or just from pattern recognition if you like. So we had E, F, G, E, F, G, E, F, G. Now 5th string 7th fret E. That's a good one to know. So now this E, same thing's going to apply. F is above it, G is above that. Same fingering as we had before, E, F, G. Using our 2 plus 2 rule, from this E, we go 2 strings to the floor, 2 frets higher, it's the same note. So here's E, F, G on the 3rd string. I think of these as the odd numbered set. Strings 5, 3, 1, even numbered 6, 4, 2. If any of the terminology is confusing, please leave a question below or go over it again and I hope it'll clear up. But all the answers should be here. E, F, G. We're going to go 2 to the floor, 2 higher. Here's E, F, G. And now because of the difference in tuning between the third and second strings, we can't go 2 plus 2, we need to go 2 plus 3. So 2 strings to the floor, 3 frets higher. Here's our next E. Same fingering, half step, whole step, 12, 13, 15, 9, 10, 12, 7, 8, 10. So now we have 2 lines that use the even numbered strings and the odd numbered strings. That in itself would be worth practicing just to ingrain it, but I couple that with something that's always present whenever you have E, F, G, and that's the notes B, C, D. So in the case of our 6th string, E, F, G, we don't have a 7th string unless we do, so we're not going to talk about that. But E, F, G, we go 2 plus 2 to its octave. E, F, G. Now, straight towards the ceiling, same frets, same fingers, we have B, C, D. E, F, G, B, C, D. E, F, G, B, C, D. From this E, we go 2 plus 3, and now our offset tuning difference comes into play because we have E, F, G, but we have to back up for B, C, D. It is the same fingering and the same intervals, half whole, but the pattern in this one case is offset. So we've got 3 E's and 3 sets of boom we don't have. So one interesting thing about E, F, G, B, C, D is that E, F, G, B, C, D, 5th fret, points directly at E. So from the 5th fret D, we're in position to shift and find our next E, F, G. And now automatic, if this is E, F, G, towards the ceiling is B, C, D. And just as we had before, if this is E, then 2 plus 2, 2 strings to the floor, 2 frets higher is E, F, G. And what's right above it, it's got to be, it is B, C, D. And now from this E, if we go 2 plus 3, because of our tuning difference, so from E, 9th fret, 2 to the floor, 3 higher, here's E, and what's above it? B, C, D, gotta be. The guitar is very consistent this way, except for the difference between the 3rd and 2nd strings. 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 15, E, F, G, B, C, D, E, F, G, B, C, D, E, F, G, B, C, D. This is 9, 10, 12. And then 7, 8, 10. 7, 8, 10. How about open? E, F, G. Towards the ceiling. B, C, D. 5, 6, 8. 4, 5, 7 because of the tuning difference. Now that D shows us where the next E is, a fret above, 2 frets above, sorry, a whole step above. We didn't even do this one, but it's there at the end of E, F, G, B, C, D, E. That D would lead us to E. So it all starts to connect up, I hope you can see. Now, interestingly, we have 6 pitches, E, F, G, B, C, D. What we don't have is A. So So all of these point at A. So E, F, G points at A of 2 frets higher, a whole step higher. E, F, G, A is on the 7th fret of the 4th string. E, F, G, A is above it. What do we got? E, F, G on the 5th string. A is above it. E, F, G, A is above it. E, F, G, 12, 13, 15. A is above it on 17. If you need to, go back and watch from the beginning. Let this start to ingrain itself if you like to. I find it a really clear way. I've had people learn the fingerboard really nicely, very, very quickly using this if they actually do the work. It's just pattern recognition and establishing for yourself some solid points that can't be shaken, which is, here's an E open, E 7th fret. With those two and our little formulas of 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3, you can derive the rest. But if you could just memorize all the E's as a starting point, that would be great. If you have other notes that you're familiar with, see if it integrates into this. I highly recommend it. Let me know if you have questions, comments. If you'd like to see other topics in future lessons, please do let me know. I'm very open to hearing from you. I hope you're enjoying your music, and I wish you a very, very good day.